Hello, Royals. Welcome back. Strap in because case 29 that we are going to discuss tonight, it's heavy, it's layered, and it has a lot we probably gone clock. So we only have three stories for tonight because they are long, and I'm pretty sure we're going to go into depth. I have my two co-hosts with me tonight. They're going to introduce themselves, and then we are going to get started on the bare minimum isn't enough. Co-hosts.
Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday in Aquarius season.
Hey y'all, happy Taco Tuesday. I'm in this kitchen making these tacos being delicious and everything. And I cannot wait to get into these stories to get more delicious. Okay. All right.
Period. Tacos would have been
Mm.
so good. So let me tell y'all what I made today. I remembered that for Christmas we have so much damn gumbo. I have put some up and I really wanted like a New Orleans feel today. So I thawed some of the gumbo out and baby. And then I fried up some fish. My God, on today. Mm, my God, on today. It's good. I ate a little bit before I came on so I could see well. I'm doing well. Skin looking nice. I am
I
ready.
had some jambalaya blast. I think it was called jambalaya blast at Cheesecake Factory on Sunday. Bomb.
What's that?
They like little jambalaya balls. They was really balls, and they
Okay.
appetizers. So the owner, well, the manager, he had came over. I guess he act like he remembered us, and he was like, "Oh, I must send you guys something." He was like, "You guys like fried pickles?" And my cousin was like, "Well, she loved fried pickles." I was like, "Yes." I was like, "I did not see that on the menu." He was like, "Yes, on our new menu." And I must put something else on there too. I'm gonna put some jambalaya blast balls on there. Girl, I was like, I don't know how people hate on Cheesecake Factory. I do
I
not
don't
know
like
how.
them, but I get the
It's too
same
many
thing every
options.
time. You
Huh?
It's
like them
just too
too?
many options. They have too many
Maybe
options,
that's
so
what
that
it
means
is.
they just not great at one thing, which means I can't focus.
Maybe
All
that's
right,
what it
right
is.
now
I get overloaded.
I'm eating my Buffalo Blast from them. I love Cheesecake Factory, and they got the best lemon drops. I love them.
They
Like,
Yeah, I
do.
don't hate Cheesecake Factory. I don't. But it
Mm-mm.
does just have way too much of a menu, and I only eat about four things off the menu, period. I don't even
I
want
see
to
what you're
try
saying.
all that other stuff.
It was
I
good.
get
I was like,
jambalaya.
yeah, I was like, thank you, sir.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
love it, clock it. Okay. So I do want to also remind you guys that on February 12th, I will be doing an interview with Drika Speaks, her first and only interview, child. She done shut it down already. People are asking, and she said, no. But it's Aquarius season. We're the same age. She loves me, and so I'm getting the interview. Quick note. Comments will be closely monitored. We don't play that shit over here. If you come over here being disrespectful, you will have to leave. This is a different platform than over there. You will respect the rules in my house, just like I respect the rules in your house, or you can go. I don't need followers that bad because, baby, if I did, my girls could tell you I could tell stories that would make me go off the fucking Richter scale. Y'all think Risa Tisa did something and didn't. Okay? I mean, I love her, but I'm just saying, baby, okay? That's not me. Okay? Don't come for me, and I won't come for you. hmm Just real cute like that. It's going to be really good. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So, for those of you who don't know, another cliff note. I was in HR for 18 years. So I started out doing interviews. So I do interviews, I speak on panels. I have 4 degrees. One of them includes communication. So I love this space. However, it's very different, right? In a professional environment, very different. An environment where people respect you, very different. I am not accustomed and I'm growing in the space, which is why Drika was perfect for me first. I had no idea it was going to hit like this. However, it is perfect for me because I have been teetering on staying professional because I do have things to lose and then entering this space. And this space is pretty fucked up. People do things that I just don't agree with and they could compromise your whole, you be them booked a flight and it's not that serious. But to some people, it's that serious. So I've been like teetering. Well, she decided to push me off the ledge. Ooh, I just need my people to be ready with the mute button specifically for me so I don't say something I'm not supposed to.
I'm
But we gonna get it.
hollering.
We gonna get it. Cause Let's get into these stories. Let's do
Let's do
I was
it.
my
that.
Aquarius. I was showing my
Which,
Aquarius.
We
huh?
saw that,
Love
and we
it.
just didn't say nothing. We as in me, we as in me ignored that because I saw you do it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
I'm not
You see
gonna
this
deal
cup?
with y'all on tonight.
You see this cup?
So,
No
a
name
couple
cup.
of
No
things,
name
ladies,
cup.
because you guys, I can't with y'all.
No name.
I want to see my cup because I don't have sense.
See what I'm saying?
There's
I like
something wrong
Jesus,
with
but
me.
to the cat
I
not
do
lie.
things to entertain.
You
So
gonna learn
let me tell
today.
you, ladies. These stories are going to be spicy, and I know y'all going to be excited. You can ad lib along the way, but you cannot start your opinion before I ask the final question. The reason why is because I got to drop the mic first. This editing this last time, Jesus, y'all took me for it. And we got to try really hard not to talk over each other because our mics pick up different. So it was casting people out. Like we can hear it very well, but it didn't come across very well. It
Got
didn't.
you.
And
We gonna do
and
better.
our
We
shit
gonna do
too
better.
good. Yeah, our shit be too good. I don't want it to be lost.
Yes, ma'am. We gonna do better.
We do fine, but the mics are just picking up different. Yeah, we all switched what we're using. Okay, so here we go with the disclaimer first. Before we begin, this episode contains emotionally heavy relationship themes, including emotional neglect, financial control concerns, long term dissatisfaction, and power up imbalance. These stories are shared for discussion and reflection, not judgment. Advice given is option based, opinion based, meaning you have the option to listen, and not professional counseling or legal advice. If you are in a relationship where you feel unsafe, unheard, or dismissed, please seek appropriate support. Now let's get into it. Let me tell you about judgment. Holding somebody accountable, giving an opinion, none of those things are judgment. Judgment is when you start to put people down without reaching your hand out, because even God says that. Do not put somebody down without offering something. I get it, we're in the era of news and blogs, but it becomes too much when the demons start coming out of your pores because you get so upset. And that can happen to any of us, which is why it's a good idea to jump in and jump out sometimes, i.e., me not doing Brene right now. I'm speaking from experience. Okay. Judgment is
Amen.
also, I can't wait until this person falls. I hate them because God said, while you building a grave for them, build one for yourself. Disclaimer, if you mess with kids, and I mean like mess with kids, I don't think he means that for that one. And I say that one because everybody ain't going to the pearly gate. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Ready, ladies? Roll. I'm hungry now that you eating shit.
And listen, I had to
I can
stop
see you on the
cooking because
second monitor.
I had to stop cooking because I said, damn, if I eat right now, I'm going to sleep. So I'm gonna just
Don't go
hold
to
out.
sleep. Don't go to
I'm
sleep.
going to sleep because I'm tired, boss.
Okay, well, let's get through this. Here is the first story, and I appreciate you. Okay, it is I've been intentionally affectionate and present. Oh, and none of it has been reciprocated, not even in small ways. Recently, I tried to talk to him about how disconnected I've been feeling. While I was speaking, he was scrolling on his phone the entire time, completely ignoring me. When I told him it bothered me and made me feel unheard, he threw his phone down, sighed, rolled his eyes, and motioned for me to keep talking. I ended up saying never mind because it felt like I was asking too much just to get 30 seconds of his attention. Girl, it wasn't 30 seconds. When I try to communicate my feelings in general, I'm met with defensiveness or comments about how he's stressed or dealing with the real world problems. It leaves me feeling like my emotional needs are inconvenient and unreasonable. I'm exhausted from constantly having to explain how I need to be loved. I don't want to spend the rest of my life feeling like I should be grateful for the bare minimum while pouring myself into someone who doesn't seem willing to meet me halfway. Am I overreacting for wanting to leave my long term relationship?
No.
You
Nope.
guys want to do it?
Nope and nope and more nope. You're not wrong, girl. I don't
You
never.
guys want the ages? So she's 24, he's 29. Uh, yep. Okay.
Nope. She's not
There,
wrong at
there
all.
we are.
And then she too young to be going through that. You got your whole life ahead of you still. No, you're not wrong. You're actually doing the right thing. Don't be
Period.
young and dumb. Don't be young and dumb. Live.
I'm making a decision. Um, oh, they've been together since they've been 17,
Ground
And how
man.
old are they
and
now?
she's been 17. Wait, hold on. Sorry, she's 24 and he is 28, so he's 4 years older. She's been together since they were 17, so he was an adult and she was not. Uh, he was 23 and she was 17.
Hmm.
Yeah, she just needs to go ahead and leave. She's doing the right thing by leaving.
Going to have to agree, little Miss Moccasin. I think you need to leave him alone. He is he got a younger person. See, young ladies, sometimes these men get with younger women so that they can control you. So
Hmm.
when you begin to get older and you have your own opinions or coming into yourself or something like that, they're not ready for that to happen. They don't want it to happen, and they kind of think you should be going with what they say. So they don't understand when it's something different. Is how I feel. That's the reason why. Because why else would you want a little girl? She was 17 and you were in your prime of your 20s. You should have been at the club with a
Right.
minimum 21-year-old who could do the same things you could do, and you at a damn high school. Mhm. Yes.
Hmm.
So she had that. Oh my God, my boyfriend is older. He got a car. He this and that. You big upped him. You fed into his ego, and now you have opinions. How dare you? You're supposed to keep flocking after him and think he's so amazing.
Bless it, Lord. Bless it. I think that anytime that you have to question your judgment, you already know the answer.
Even for a
That's
younger person?
even for I swear to God,
Yeah.
even for a
Okay.
child, even
Okay.
for a child, you have to know that God be moving from the moment you're born. Your intuition kicks in. You got feelings. You got feelings you can touch, you can see, you can hear. That tells me that you know you shouldn't be here if you're talking to me about what this monkey is doing to you. You already feel something, baby. You just want some affirmation, or what is it? Not
Validation.
confirmation.
He needs to be validated.
You
He's
need
young.
validation and confirmation about something you already know. We're not
Right.
doing that with you. You an adult. Be an adult. Handle this. Handle this. Why are you allowing this man to handle you like that? You know better already. So no, age don't mean nothing to me when it comes to asking me a question. When that question comes, it is because there is clarity that something ain't right.
Hmm.
That's what that's telling me, baby. So you know better already. So no, the advice is do what your gut is telling you. Your gut is telling you. That means spirit, your spirit is talking to you, child, and it's telling you to run. How about you do it? That's what I say. I'm done with that.
So I will piggyback in a different way just in case you're crying somewhere. Okay. That's the hood answer. And it is right. But you may need to hear it different. And I want you to receive this because you are young. Here's what I will tell you. Yes, women's intuition is real. Yes, what you are feeling is real. Yes, you can trust your instinct. You should be proud of yourself for identifying these things and not thinking that they are okay. Where you should not be proud of yourself is if you allow it to continue. If you start out young, this is your first relationship, is going to set the precedence for every other relationship. Walk away. because you also deserve to have somebody who is not in their phone. He's young as well. He's still young. He's not old.
Mm-hmm.
So he should be want to do things that give you attention because y'all should be out having fun together. Don't allow him to take your 20s from you. Don't. Don't do it. So that would be my advice. Don't let him steal it from you, because if you let him, you are equally as responsible from today forward, because we just validated every feeling you have in you is correct.
And like she said,
I'm
she's
sorry, I
right.
have no patience for ungrateful adults. Stop dealing with people that don't consider your feelings the way that you respect theirs. Start anew and focus on your goals. Absolutely. All the wrong spelling is okay. We got what you meant. Yes, I agree. Ro, you when you were saying something, it cut in and out. Can you say it again?
Oh yeah, no, I was saying just like Dan said that her writing that she knew that she needs to leave him. Like I feel like when people write those letters, they know what they should be doing. They just want somebody to agree with what they're saying. Like they want somebody to agree. You already know that you should leave. Like
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Um, I'm a little more, if you will, sensitive to a younger person because we don't know where the person came from. Maybe they never saw, somebody actually walk away and they want to do it different but don't know how. So if they asking and they're younger, not
yeah,
like,
that's
oh, this
true.
is my 15th relationship and I keep letting, people keep doing me wrong. Do they let you or do you do it to yourself? So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good thing. And women's intuition is so strong that sometimes, even as adults, we'll be like, this can't be real. This feels too strong. Like,
Yeah, you can
this
feel it
ain't
in your.
right.
It's like you can
So
feel it.
yes,
Sometimes you can feel it in your stomach. Like you feel it before it even happened. Like you
yes.
know that you should not do it. You really feel it.
Hmm.
You
It's
feel
like
it.
it's like it is. Now that's one thing that's like it is in the movies where they say you feel this. It feels like to up to here. You can feel it
Yep.
in your throat. That's real. Like on a roller coaster when you're about to drop.
Mhm.
That's that exact feeling.
And
Hmm.
she probably feel that way too because she's young. So
And another thing,
that's her first boyfriend. Well, probably not her first
yeah.
boyfriend, but her first long boyfriend since she was 17. So I can understand
Well, it
how.
is because she's been with him since she's been 17.
Well, girl, people have boyfriends before they turn
Remember,
17.
she was 17 and he was 20.
But I'm saying
Oh,
this
I
is
mean a
her
real
first.
boyfriend, like
Yeah,
able
that's
to
what
do
I'm saying.
something
Her
with.
first real boyfriend. So she probably,
Yeah,
second guessing herself because she don't know how it feels to be loved by somebody else because that was her first real long term boyfriend. So that's what I'm saying. And you never know what they be telling them and all that. Just think when we was young and we had our boyfriends, what they're like, ain't nobody gonna, what they be saying, ain't nobody else gonna like you and all that stuff. Just,
girl.
you know, all that stuff, and we be low key believing them, not knowing the sky is the limit when you leave. Like it was cracking out there.
One thing, my advice, honestly,
Girl,
this is
it's
my
right
true
on the
advice.
other side.
Well, the advice is this: trust yourself. That's my advice. You are lacking the ability to flow with what you already know.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, as the youth, I'm talking to you as a young adult, okay, with all the experiences in my world. I'm telling you to learn to trust your gut. When
Yeah.
you wrote that letter, baby, that was all the confirmation that you needed.
Right. That's just
And
what
I
I said.
understand you writing the letter. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not mad at you for writing the letter. I'm here for you in your letter. I'm glad that you're asking for advice at such a young age. And I'm telling you in that advice to trust your gut. Your gut said, get the fuck on. This son of a bitch ain't treating me right. That
Yep.
was your gut.
Mm-hmm.
So our advice is only to follow what you already felt. That's my advice anyway. That's delicious. Love on you now.
Absolutely. That's why she wanted to tell us that he threw his phone, smacked his teeth, paid attention, but
Right.
you knew all of those things was wrong. You're right. They are. And no, that's not things people go through in relationships.
No. But sometimes they don't know. That's why I'm like, but this younger generation really don't listen. So I'm surprised she wrote in. They think they know it all, and you really will try to drop jewels on them, and they be like,
Mm-hmm.
let them find out by themselves. Like, don't do that, ma'am. Just go ahead and leave that man alone. Somebody
Leave
Agreed.
else out there for you.
him alone.
Oh,
Pack your
absolutely.
bag
Especially at that age. You and your prime tenderoni.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
and
and
Mm-hmm.
get
your
the
prime
hell
tenderoni. Absolutely do that.
In your
on.
Mm-hmm.
prime.
And
Hmm.
don't have no kids.
Oh my God, Jesus!
You
Don't
should be
show
on
no.
vacation in bikini bottom. That's where you should be. Okay, the Miami's, the Vegas, the
Right.
what is it, All Star Weekend, New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
That's the stuff you should be doing right now. The hot girl
The
summer
petty
shit.
side of me
Follow
says,
Megan Stallion. You should be kissing multiple frogs. You
okay,
should be
so
kissing
leave
multiple.
him alone. Pack your bags and get the hell on, cause love don't live
Right,
there anymore. Get on there.
right, right. He has run his course. Okay, next story. Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Here we go. My brother overheard my husband and I fighting and doesn't like him anymore.
Wait,
Okay.
who
My
overheard
husband,
them fight?
32, and I, 26, have been together for 4 years, and I'm pregnant with our first child. My brother, 23. Huh?
What?
Can you
Keep
hear me?
reading.
You have a lag.
Who's lagging? Me?
Go out and come back in real quick, and then I'm going to start the story.
You
No.
talking to me?
Who?
Like, I can see
Me?
her lips. Uh huh. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Like, when you say something, I can hear it, then I see you saying it. No, Des,
Oh,
you stay right there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I was thinking the same thing. I said, is we talking and she not hearing us? That's what
I
it
think
felt like.
so. I started looking at her lips, and it was like I could hear her, and then I would see her lips start moving. So it was
Gotcha.
a little bit of lag, which is why I was so far in the story, and then she asked the question.
Right. And I'm over here like, oh, she didn't hear her.
Yeah,
Listen,
I could
I'm in
tell.
my
On
love,
the second
I'm in
screen
my
though.
love era. So I'm doing my Valentine
Who handed
decor.
you flashcards?
And
When
so
did you
for
get?
me, every time you say something, I got these three love responses.
I like it. I like
So
it.
I'm gonna just hug me.
Does one say pay her? I need that
And then listen, kiss me.
one. I
Just
like
kiss.
it. I like it. Okay,
Oh,
say something real fast.
Asia.
That's
That's
so
all I'm
cute.
gonna
I
show
like
you. That's all I'm gonna show you. That's all I'm gonna
I
show you,
like
baby. I got
it.
work to do. I was just making conversation while we was waiting on you. Rose,
I
say
was
something.
waiting for her to say.
can y'all hear me now?
I always heard you, but Asia, can you hear her on time?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
You had a lag, like we could hear you, and then your lips would start moving. So it was just a
Oh,
little bit
okay.
of a lag. Yeah, but we're good now. Okay, I'm gonna start the story again. My brother overheard my husband and I fighting and doesn't like him anymore. My husband, 32, and I, 26, have been together for 4 years, and I'm pregnant with our first child. My brother, 23, lost his job. His girlfriend broke up with him, so he's staying with us until he can save some money to get started with another apartment. My brother and I have always been close. A few days ago, my husband and I got into a pretty bad argument over basically nothing, and it was stupid. He asked me to put the clothes in the dryer before I left for work, and I completely forgot, so they had to be rewashed. There was a shirt he was going to need. I apologized, told him I would make sure I put them in the dryer before I went to sleep. He was already mad, in a bad mood, and wanted to argue. So we went through basically every other past issue, kept escalating and escalating. I do almost everything at the house, so I was upset. He was upset. We didn't notice my brother came home, so he heard a lot of it, and I'm sure it sounded really bad to him. And my husband still doesn't know my brother heard. We have been We have both been very stressed with the pregnancy, and we only fight like 3 times a year. Our relationship is great, and we don't fight all of the time or anything. My brother hasn't confronted my husband or anything, thank God, but he really dislikes him now. I have told him we're just stressed and it was an argument. Every couple has them, and I'm sure he knows, and that everything is fine. He doesn't think it is acceptable, especially while I'm pregnant, and never thought my husband would be like that. I told him and have always believed this, that if you were to overhear any couple fight, you would get a deceiving view of that relationship. Lies. My brother says the bare minimum towards my husband, and my husband has noticed. They were kind of friends before this. Since my brother is being an ass to my husband, I feel like it is a matter of time before my husband says something to him, and it'll just blow up. I had to really talk to my husband, um, for my brother to be able to stay with us. Husband has asked several times what the fuck his problem is. I don't want this to permanently damage their relationship. I don't know if I should talk to my husband about it, would probably make it worse. Do you think my brother will get over this with time? Maybe am I overthinking? Any advice would be cool. Thanks for the advice, everyone. Am I overreacting?
Well, I don't think you're overreacting at all. How you're not the one that's doing the acting. Um, your brother need to shut the fuck up because he living in that man's house, and unless he ready to support you and put you in a new house, he should shut the fuck up. No, ma'am, you're not overreacting about anything. You need to have an adult conversation with your brother and tell him to pipe the fuck down because that ain't none of his business. And he shouldn't even fucking be here to hear anything. And couples do fight. And it is not your place to pick a side in a couple's fight because it's usually petty bullshit that they will work out. That's why I tell people don't be telling folks your fucking business because where you're forgiving, I am not. So, no, you're not petty. Your brother needs to chill or get the fuck out. And that's your husband, not your boyfriend. So he's not going nowhere no time soon unless he beating your ass. And that's a different story. But of course, in anger, men are childish, just women are childish. You say stupid things. We say stupid things on this show every day. I say the dumbest shit ever. It doesn't matter. It's just what the fuck I felt at the moment. Oh well. Stay out my
I
business. Look, stay out
I
my
agree.
business.
How you say, Rose?
I
Go with
was I'm almost on the same thing as Des, but I do feel like maybe that she should tell the husband what happened and why he's feeling that way so the husband can understand, but then let them talk about it maybe as men. But I do feel like she should tell her husband why the brother is acting like that so he won't be feeling like the brother is just acting like that, just off, just him acting like that, and he's staying in that man's house like she said. So I do feel like they need to talk just on the fact because he's staying in their house. Now if they wasn't living together, it's a different thing, but I still probably would tell my husband like he overheard us arguing, and of course that's his sister, so he gonna feel a certain kind of way. It don't matter. So if I was her, I would just tell him at least that.
Yep. I absolutely agree. So y'all covered it both. I
Yeah,
agree.
I agree.
Have a
I agree.
conversation with them separately, and then let them know I'm bringing y'all together, because
Hmm.
Correct.
they were friends before, and I don't want commotion in my household because the brother
Right.
is 23. Obviously, no offense, but things weren't right with you either because you just got put out of your girlfriend's house. So you should understand relationships happen because y'all wasn't able to work it out. So something must have happened. But I also agree and understand. Here's the thing: I understand everybody's position because nobody has went too far. I understand that the
Yeah.
brother, that because that's his sister, plus she's
Right.
pregnant. Then I
Hmm.
understand the husband being like, "Why all of a sudden he acting crazy? What the fuck is wrong with him?" And it makes it worse that you had to convince him to allow the brother to move in. So you might want to tell your brother before it hits the fan, and then you got to make a decision and be all upset while you pregnant because your husband come in and say get the hell out and all of that. Just put it to rest. Just put it to
Right.
rest.
Be the woman that you are already trying to be,
Yep.
which is, but just step up a little faster because you ain't got time to waste. Your brother, you don't want your brother homeless outside on the street. And Ro, you did hit a good point because I did forget about that. You are supposed to go on and have that conversation with your husband. Your husband is your best friend. That is your new family. I don't give a fuck about your brother, respectfully. Your brother can
Respect.
get the fuck out your house. And I
Mhm.
don't mean no harm when I say that. I mean, it is very difficult to be in a relationship and have outsiders in your home that are not your children. I will almost tell you not to ever do it.
For real.
Not to ever do it because of that very moment that you just had. You can't be doing all that and then trying to build and work on your marriage. Like I said, you know you're forgiving, you know when you went too far, you know when you was doing the most. So yes, talk to your brother, talk to your husband. Shouldn't be no secrets. Your husband needs to know, and you just need to handle it carefully just because you don't want your husband to tell your brother to get the fuck out still. Because nigga, who are you to have a problem with me? So yeah, that's a tight bit, but you definitely need to let your husband know that your brother isn't crazy and he's not coming out of nowhere with this behavior. So yes, the conversation should happen.
It should, and I feel like now she doesn't want to say anything because she's already lied to her husband.
And she's let it go too far, too
She lied.
long.
Not even let you lie. When your husband asked you the first time because he noticed something, and you're young, especially for a new mom and a wife, that's a lot. But you did lie to your husband, and now you need to go back and tell him, "Hey, I actually thought this would blow over, but the reason why he's acting a little different is because." He expected more out of you. He was your friend and he really liked you and he heard the way that you talked to me. Um, and he didn't like it. And so, can you guys I think you guys should have a conversation. And they need to calm down because each is a very important role in her life and those lines don't cross. It is that man's house and all of the things. Um, but it's reality. Your people have a right to love you as long as everybody does it respectfully out of love for her. Then the end goal should want to be not to further upset her, and it would. If the brother go too far and say something wrong, he's gonna hurt her. Husband say something, he's gonna hurt her. And if this is ultimately because you love your sister and you don't like what he said, then people have to understand that part of loving your person is respecting and loving their person. You have to understand that.
That's a word. That's a word right there, player.
It
Now
is.
that's a word. You
It
got
is.
to learn to respect other people's situation when you claim you care about them. Yes,
Mhm.
ma'am. That's a word. I'm learning how to do that my damn self. Because let me be clear, I ain't shit. And I will cut up. So yes, that was a good word for me to remember.
It is for all of us because we go in hot for our people. We go in
We
hot for our
do.
people. We don't really think about shit. If I just did this, I made it worse. I'm making you choose and I'm blowing it up bigger than it has to be. Let me sit down and talk to him as my brother. Let me sit down and talk to him as, you know, and here's the thing. The sister gonna have to be in there with him because she gonna have to say, you wasn't in there that time I called him a raggedy ass dog and said he wasn't shit.
Oh,
I
okay.
you know what I mean? If you might have said some shit to him before too. Um, so yeah, that could be it. But I think it's just a conversation and don't ever lie to your husband again. If it's something that happened and he acknowledged it in his home, you don't ever make somebody think that they're crazy because the moment they start to feel like the other person doesn't see it or whatever, they start to see more than what they saw before. And it kind of intensifies it because you're trying to validate or prove this feeling that you having when you could have just put it to rest and brought everybody to the living room. So yeah, that one, that one's a little hard once you lie and tell your brother respectfully. If you can't respect, that adults get frustrated because you might not like how I talk to this kid one day. I might tell him, sit your motherfucking ass down. Is that talking abusive to your kid? No. But if you call them an MFer, it is. See, people need to listen. If you call them something, it's a problem. If I cuss when I'm talking to you, not a problem. It's my vocabulary. Don't judge me. Okay? He up there acting like Mother Teresa while he need to live with them, broke up with his girlfriend, lost his job. Sit this one out, homeboy.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Next story. It is, oh, am I overreacting my attraction to a guy? Hmm. Let's see, little wet pants. Uh-huh. I, 24 female, am in a relationship with a guy, 29 male. We've been long distance for 5 months. He likes me physically a lot. For me, he is not my type. Oh, but oh my God. He's not my type, but like I don't mind that. Lately he has been asking me a lot about whether oh my God. Whether I like him physically or whether I'm even attracted to him. There is no physical intimacy because we are religious. But he says that he absolutely wants the girl to want him physically. But I can't decide if I want him physically. I have never touched a man, and when marriage is the end goal, I just assume that when we have excuse me, when we have sex, I will be attracted to him. It's not like I dislike his body. It's just that he wants me to like him like he likes me. I am not sure whether I'm attracted to him to the level he wants, and I'm scared if I am not. He deserves someone who wants him the way he does, but I don't know if normal attraction can develop into a better one. To all the females in a relationship with a guy who wasn't originally their type, is it okay to be attracted later? Mike
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
actually is.
If
It
you
actually
ask me, that's
is.
the only way to be. Because if you was married in him for the reasons of what I believe marriage is about, you most likely won't find him attractive. It's very you luck up on getting everything you want, right? You luck up on him being a great man, a great looker,
a great inventor, a great provider, a great protector.
You dropped in
you
sound.
my bad, somebody called, but you luck up on all that greatness. Okay? But for the most part, what I have noticed just in observing things, most kept women have ugly ass men because they work and they go get it and they go get it and they be tired and they work and they be tired and they look like they be working and they be tired. Baby, I ain't never seen no fine, scrumptious thing with a scrumptious thing. That's actually a healthy relationship.
Okay, let
That's
me just say,
healthy.
my
I
uncle's
said
own.
healthy.
I have.
Well,
However,
well,
that is a lotto pick, honey. That is a lotto pick.
it is. It's not an average everyday thing. So I swear to God, if that man is wooing you in all the ways you would like to be wooed, you will learn to love him.
That's how
And
my
I will
husband
wait
got
on
me.
that. I'll wait on that, baby, because the pickings is slim. So if you got somebody willing to put up with your shit, because I promise you, you got some shit to be put up with, you should be grateful. Because I swear to God, we all think, listen, let me not go there. Go ahead.
My
I'm
husband
done.
deserves an award for getting down on one knee. See, I could be honest. The beginning of our relationship, that man should have threw me over Cajon Pass. He really should have, because I took him through the ringer. Okay? I did.
Take me through
Then
there. Take me through there.
I did. I did through my normal behavior. It's just who I was. I didn't want to cuddle, kiss, hug.
Touch me not.
I didn't want to get in his car for a date. I drove my own car. I did. I'm telling y'all, I was a mess. I was. And I was one. Y'all think that lady the other day that was like, oh, I'm busy, don't bother me? Child, I could be staring at the wall and that would be considered busy, don't bother me. I really didn't have no sense. And that man fought through all of that. So I would say, hell, I was ugly to him. I should have been. He should have beat me up. He should have, but he didn't. And the point is, when you meet a person, if you have all of those pieces, the answer is yes. You can become physically attracted to them because you have a different piece as well, because you're not focused on intimacy. He's long distance, all those things. He's not in your face
Bless
every
you.
day for those things to occur. And when you're not trying to be intimate and you're trying to follow your religious path, your brain doesn't work that way as a woman. You try to put all of that to the side and you try to focus on the other thing. So where he wants to entice you or start talking about body, you probably thinking, I don't even
Thank
want to
you.
talk about that yet. I want to wait until we
Thank
get
you.
there. You're welcome. Because why, why do that? You're not on mute, bro. Um, why do you want to do that? We don't like to what is that called? Where you like trigger yourself. We don't want to do any of that. We prefer to just stay away from it. But can you? Yes, because you might have your first kiss and then your leg might pop, or you might hold his hand, or y'all spend actual intimacy time together. You will. Um,
Yeah, I think that too. You know, I said that story before.
you
I
do.
do that. She can learn to like him. I honestly do. And I feel like the same way Dad said, these men now there, you need to find somebody that you're not attracted to. But it's better that way anyways, because you really got to spend time with that person to understand that you really like them. And once you like them, then you will want to be intimate with them. You just can't just be out
Attraction
there
and
giving.
lust are two different things.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, but I'm saying that once you really
No,
spend
what
time
you're saying
with
is
the person,
attraction. What I'm saying, what people be looking for is lust. What we're
oh
talking
yeah,
about is grown up shit, attraction.
right.
You begin to be attracted to them, like your other story you told us that time.
Exactly. So that's what when people, if they start dating people how we're supposed to do, date somebody, then you'll know if you gonna like him or you not gonna like him. So if you do like him, then you will start being, you will be attracted to him. It won't be a problem. It don't matter what he look like. The outside looks like because you love the inside of him. That's all that really matters.
I will firmly agree. I have dated several people that when I started dating them and becoming interested in a relationship because I liked all the other pieces. But I
Right.
initially was just around them. Actually, most of the people it's that way because I want somebody I could laugh with, have fun
Right.
with. Then I'd be like, oh my God, I love you so much. And that's how you end up accidentally saying I love you because it'd be stuff like that. And then you'd be like, oh my God, look at their eyes. I love it when they get their hair cut like this. I like when we go out, he always holds my hand or he puts his hand on the small of my back, or when he fixes I'm telling you, it be the smallest stuff. When I get in the car, he puts on my seatbelt for me. That's what intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what intimacy is. And if you guys are long distance, refraining from sexual things, then I'm pretty sure you're not even in that mindset. But when
Right.
you guys get closer, you will. And I think he's getting a little antsy because he can see you in his future. So, honey, he done already seen himself taking your clothes off at the honeymoon. So it's different for girls and boys. So our final answer for you is yes. And if you go to talk to Rose and you inbox her, I'm pretty sure she will send you the story and tell you which episode it was on because she gave a lengthy story, or she could share it now. We have time. She could share her story about the guy that she dated, and all the pieces just fell into place. It just wasn't the right time for her.
Yeah, I can tell it because I don't. I thought it was on your show here.
It is. It's on this one, but it
Oh, I'm
finishes.
like, I thought it was on your show here.
Yeah, it is.
No, it was a guy that I met online. That's when online was cracking.
In a
When it
safe
was,
way, not Tinder.
yeah, like cracking in a safe way. Well, that website that I was on, that was Black People Meet, and you had to pay to be on that website. So those websites was always better than the free websites. So I met the dude on there, and when I met him on there, he already wasn't my type. But I was just like, you know what? Let me just try to go out of the box and see. So when we went on our first date, he was really, really nice. But in me being in my childish ass mind, I was just like, I do not like him. Like I really was not attracted to him at all. And I wasn't acting funny with him because I am a nice person. Now I can be an asshole, but I ain't gonna be an asshole to nobody that's being nice to me or whatever. So he was like, well, can I take you out on another date? And I was like, yeah, I guess, let me just see. So the next day we had went like to I think it was called the Laugh Factory, the chocolate day or something. I don't know. But he was just so nice, and we started going on dates and dates. And then after a while, I really started liking him. And I didn't do nothing with him for a long time because I was not attracted to him at all. But then once I started going out on dates with him and we was talking, I was like, he is super nice. Like he really is somebody that did everything that I like. It wasn't nothing that he did that I didn't like, except for probably snore. That was my pet peeve, and it still is now. Um, but other than that, everything was good. He had a good job for our age. He had a bomb job. Like he already had a house, cars, boats. Like he had everything that I would want in a person. And I was in my 20s. So, and we were the same age. It was just he wanted a family already in his 20s, and I just had got out of a long relationship like that girl. It was my first real boyfriend that I had until I was like 26. So I wasn't ready to have no family and doing all that. I was just dating again, and he just couldn't handle that. So that's what ended our relationship, because I wasn't ready to be a family and have kids and all that. But he actually was somebody I would never ever even have looked at. Like I was not attracted to him at all. And it turned all the way around just with me dating him. So that I'll tell people that all the time. Like just start dating people first and you might really like them. But
Yeah.
nowadays I will say these ugly men be up here acting real brand new. Like they acting like they some
Girl,
Morris chestnuts or something out there. Like, boy, act how you
just little
look.
sassy pants.
You
But
Act how
got
they
you
do. I
no.
feel so bad for the ones dating now. Like I could think, like every date that I went on, even when I went on dates, like I was telling y'all, the ones where I would show up and they'd be like, "Oh, I don't want kids no more," or they started saying stuff like, "Oh, well, I had my kid younger, I don't want one now," and acting like they was the prize. Yeah, I got my own job, I got my own car, like talking sassy like that. They still wasn't disrespectful. They paid for the dates. They were really nice. They worked around my schedule. Y'all don't have a lot of that no more. It's a
oh
lot
no,
more of
oh
gotta
no.
worry if their phone is on and all of this and list. And I went to nice places. I don't understand. Y'all don't have it like we did. So I don't really feel like I feel like the only thing that we have to offer you guys right now, as far as dating, is to remind you that you're worth it, to remind you to wait, to remind you it's other people out there, to remind you your person is still out there. So if you want some bullshit with a person, let it go real quick.
Well, I
Get
told
real
everybody, so if y'all want to come with me, no. I said that I'm about to start going to the cigar lounge and to the golf course. Like I need to find me a upstanding man.
quick. Hmm.
Now, I be saying I only want a black person because I don't know if I could deal with other races. But you know what? I might just try it again. I just might try another race again. But shoot,
Playing
because
with
the dating out here nowadays is trash. But
you
it's
got
like I'm about to. I don't want to stay single. I do want a husband, but it's I'm not in a rush. I'm not going to just settle for some bullshit. I'm not going to do that.
Mhm. And that's why we say go on a lot of dates. Y'all, back in our day, we didn't have to go on a lot of dates. We dated one person a lot of times. We
Right.
didn't have to have a full roster. And we was not sleeping with each person. But to have two or three people felt kind of weird because you would vibe so well with the one you picked that you didn't want other ones. Now, I would say that's where some of us made a mistake because it ended up being long term dating and then nothing. However, we got we still walked away with really good experience. No hands put on us. A trip, going on trips, doing things for each other. It's just that it didn't last forever. These days, y'all have one fucking FaceTime and y'all done already showed them your hoo ha. They done showed you
For
they
real.
you done saw money, but you ain't seen a my chart. Y'all done talked and told all business that don't matter. Y'all possibly gonna be on a T page. You can't trust nobody. Like it's just too much these days. I would say date in public. Do not no Netflix and chill. Y'all don't even have that no more. Don't do it. Go to public places, have a date, make sure you take your own money, your own car. Don't go nowhere without no plane ticket back home. All of the things. Y'all gotta be safe. You gotta be safe and then you can enjoy. But I would not buckle myself down these days and date just one person. Would you date one person at a time, y'all?
Hey,
These days?
I
Now, now,
tried.
no.
I tried, but I don't find it to be fulfilling. But what I will say is, in this dating spectrum, most folks is broke trying to date, which means your
Hmm.
mindset is in the wrong
What?
place because you're trying to date and you ain't got nothing, right? But with that being said, it's all good. Let me help you out.
Did y'all
Go
see that
on
trend on
date.
TikTok last week?
Huh? What?
So, did y'all see that trend on TikTok?
Which one?
So it's homeless men, for real homeless men, and they are making videos and saying, so because I'm homeless, I'm not supposed to date, I'm not supposed to have nobody to love me,
Correct.
be there for me, and all of that. And it
Because
started a
you're
trend
not there.
of the broke men making fucking tick. Go type it in on TikTok. They're making videos talking about, just because I don't have it mean I don't have a right to be loved. No, baby, everybody have a right to be loved. You don't have a right to be in love. You don't have a right to be starting a family, a poverty-stricken relationship. No, you don't have the right to be the weapon formed against somebody. Do you have the
Period.
right to be loved? You do, with friends,
Let
and
me tell
family.
you. Let me tell you to be simple. Go on grocery shopping dates. Grocery shop for both
I wanted
you.
one of those.
Yeah, it's fun. First of all,
It
you
is.
get to know a lot about the person. Second of all, and you could really see how they broke, or if they not, you can see how where they slack up or where they go harder. It tells you a lot, and y'all both pay for your own fucking groceries. Okay, so don't go putting shit in your cart you can't afford. And go ahead and just communicate. Go through the store, talk to
Go
a
to the
person.
park.
I promise you, it don't take longer than one conversation, honestly, to know what you're dealing with. Even if they
Mm-hmm.
lying, even if it sounds really good, your gut tell you when you hearing a lie. You don't have to prove it's a lie, baby. You just got to trust yourself. But when I tell you, go grocery shopping. See if the man go to the car with you and put your groceries up in your car for you. Just simple things. He ain't got to ever make it to your house. Y'all can go to the park and go on a walk. Make a fucking sandwich and eat together. Like, quit
Mm-hmm.
trying to, it ain't got to be that expensive to date me and realize you don't want to fuck with me. So I
Right.
get not spending the money. I'm not judging you not spending the money, but I am judging you not being able to have the conversations. I am judging you're not listening. I am judging that you don't even read between the lines well. You just letting these fools run circles around you. And that's dumb as the fuck. So go on a date. And if it was a bum, he can't afford groceries, bitch. And check to see if these Negroes is paying with a food stamp card because they get yamps too. Okay? Just
Y'all
so
want to
you
know
know.
my favorite date with my husband? My favorite date is, well, was actually our first date. It was Applebee's. Let me tell y'all about this date. I worked in the day and he worked graveyard. He happened to get a day off. So he was like, I want to meet you in person finally. And he was like, where do you want to go? And I really loved Applebee's at that time. The one around the corner from the house desk. So I was like, okay, I'll meet you over there. Now this, I lived 45 minutes away from him, but the place was around the corner from me. It was also around the corner from him. He's the one who had to go to work. He drove all the way out there to come out there and have dinner with me. All I ordered was a Caesar salad and a Diet Coke. I ordered exactly what I wanted. But do you know that was my favorite date? We spent another hour in the parking lot talking, because I did not take him to my house. But that was my favorite date with him. And it was because you made all of that effort just to come and see me, and you made it convenient for me because I'm the woman. So why make me drive and do all of those things? That's why she's saying what she's saying. Pay attention to the little things that they do more than what they talking about they have or what they can do and stuff like that. Pay attention how their natural movements are, because that will tell you everything that you need to know. Pay attention if somebody put their phone down on the table versus having it in their hand the whole time. I don't give a damn how busy you are. Please stop letting people make you believe that they're so damn busy, because I'm really busy too. But when it's time to put my phone down, I put it down. I'm not a brain surgeon. I can't say I'm not a firefighter. Put your phone down. Pay attention.
Or when they turn it over. I don't trust men that do that. When they keep their phone turned like down, face down.
Oh, I do at the dinner table, or I put it in my purse because I
Yeah,
don't
you
want
can just
to look
put
and
it in
see
your
it go
purse.
off.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
Oh, so you prefer it up?
Yeah,
I,
you can leave it up because what is you hiding that you got to have it face down
I
all
get
the
tired of it going
And
off.
I'm most likely I'm not even paying you no attention until you make me feel like you making me pay that some attention. So
time.
turning your phone face down makes me now want to know what the fuck going on. Where
Exactly.
if it was faced up,
Oh,
I never would have gave a fuck. Period. All your hoes
Exactly.
could have been calling, and I wouldn't have even blinked to look. But when you make it seem like you got a secret, like I be telling these men, baby, y'all be acting married out here. Why
Well,
you
just me.
swear
I
you
just said
single?
it and I didn't know. I thought,
I see.
notice I said I do it out of respect. I turn it over so I don't keep looking down and looking down, but it's nothing on there that you can't.
No, you might as well put it in your pocket then. I don't like that turning the phone down stuff.
I
I
do
do
normally
not
put
like
it in my
that.
purse. I just put it in my purse. I do. But the point is putting your phone away is important.
Yeah.
Focusing on,
Period.
yeah, focusing on what you're doing. And that includes y'all with them damn watches too. Um,
I'm so
but
weak.
because it does, because all
No,
you
I can't even stand to wear a watch,
you
let
can
alone be having a
Well, see,
phone.
yeah, I do look at my. I can look at my, but that's different. My phone ring, my watch is gonna light up. I can
right.
look at my watch and see, but I'm not about to be scrolling and all that stuff on my watch. I'll just look and see what was on my phone, what made it do that. That's different
Oh
than.
yeah, it's still different. I don't like to
Mhm.
be irritated and I want to give my full attention. So I turn over my phone. That's why I do it. So it doesn't interrupt the date. That's a whole nother thing when people be sitting there just on their phone like they the goddamn president of the United States. Knock
Right.
it knock it off.
Some
So
people need validation of
I
importance,
think they
so they
do.
they gotta pretend and they gotta be slightly delusional with their stunts. But we not judging. We just telling you it's not cute, and we see you, baby.
And do simple things. That was the whole point of that last part. Just do simple things shows your character.
It does. It really
Notice
does.
character comes up in every one of our conversations. Character is important.
Because
Mm,
character determines whether I'm gonna fool with your foolery or not.
and
Hmm.
it shows
Did
in
you make an
everything.
actual mistake, or are you a fuck nigga? See that's what character tells you. That could have been a mistake, or you really just a jackass. Which one is it?
Sometimes I'm a little bit of both,
All the time. I'm all the time.
but
A
it makes
little
us
bit of both.
laugh.
Every day.
At least we say we
I
do shit
stay
on
lit.
purpose and we laugh at it. Shit. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God. Me and Ro do it to each other all the time. I don't care.
Hmm.
All of us do it. That's why I love Aquarius, because we don't give a shit. If you tell us, girl, calm down, we'd be like, I was tripping, huh? Or shit, I got excited. Hold on. We don't care. So, last story. You guys ready for the last story? This one's easy.
And ready.
Here we go. This one is an inheritance. Okay. I inherited a small townhouse from my aunt. It's older, creaky, but it changed my life. I put my savings into repairs, roof, plumbing, safety issues. My partner and I moved in together when his lease ended. He pays me less than he used to pay in rent. We split utilities and groceries. I still pay the majority of the cost. God bless you.
Thank you.
Recently, recently he said it feels unequal that we both live here, but only one is building equity. He says he just wants to feel secure, that if something happened between us, he wouldn't be left with nothing. I offered a solution. Very nice of you. A cohabitation agreement, reimbursement for regular improvements, a joint savings account for house expenses so he knows where everything is going. He shut it all down. Said paperwork makes us sound like roommates, not partners. Then he asked me straight up, when was I putting his name on the deed? Paperwork? When I said I wasn't comfortable, he accused me of not trusting him, said I was acting like he's a risk. I told him I love him, but love doesn't erase reality. Since then, he's been colder, making comments like, must be nice to have a great safety net. I feel gross even typing this, but I also don't want to hand over half of an inheritance asset to someone I'm not married to who still has debt. So, am I wrong for sticking to the no?
Hell no, you're not wrong. And he
Hell
know you.
Mic
no, you
drop.
ain't
I told
wrong.
y'all to wait. You have to wait till I say mic drop. I told
Oh
you.
Girl,
Oh, go ahead,
we got
baby.
too excited.
Oh,
We
I
got too
got
excited, baby,
I
yeah.
because
was ready.
everybody answered that. Hell no, baby. What
That's
the
why I
fuck?
stopped at each point where I knew y'all was like ready to go in here.
I
Go ahead.
swear I held it. I
I
held me,
know
sis. I put me on mute and everything because I was like, what? Nigga,
y'all
who?
have at it.
Nigga,
I'll
what?
go last. Y'all go
Ro,
ahead.
go ahead, girl. Go ahead, Rose.
She
You
ain't
started.
she ain't wrong, and he know that she ain't wrong. all when she's telling you that she'll do the paperwork, you saying it's not like you feel bound and all that, but you won't have her. You want your name on the deed. That's paperwork too, sir. So no, and you boy, matter of fact, you could get out. Like, why would I do that and we're not married? Just go ahead and let's just leave this relationship now, and you still gonna leave with nothing because this wasn't your house to be inherited. So
Oh,
bye, sir. You can leave. If I was her, I would leave that relationship now. Like, cause he's being entitled to something that wasn't even left to him. Like, boy,
I
bye.
totally agree with Rose. You should run like Forrest Gump on that monkey ass
Yeah.
penny. And let me be clear, girl, because I had to hold this. Bitch. Listen, I gotta come up with out of the under yonder. Bitch. Nigga, please. Okay? I know the
oh,
motherfucker you lying when you decide. Let me tell you something, son of a bitch. If you want your motherfucking name on the goddamn deed, then you go buy us a motherfucking house,
Right.
motherfucker. Because you will not run up on what the fuck I inherited and make it ours. No, you fucking bitch made man. You are to provide for me. Where is our home? Girl, why the fuck you let this monkey bitch move in your house? He should have renewed his own goddamn lease and stayed where the fuck he was and provide his own goddamn security. Period. Pooh. The fuck you mean? What kind of fuck shit? Boy, I swear to God, I just went back into the what? 1700s, 1800s? Did you just try to make this girl unlawful woman? Does she need to depend on you to breathe, bitch? Did you really try to muscle up your throat to tell this girl that she should feel that you don't feel secure? You a man. You supposed to secure the situation. And the only way you can do that is pull out them dollars, boy. You little boy. You little fuck. Girl, you better put that bitch made ass in there out your goddamn house. Dick ain't that serious. Y'all always getting dickmatized and then thinking it's love. It's not love. That ain't love. That ain't love. That's lust. That's lust. And that's that son of a bitch paving the way for himself because he's such a bitch. He couldn't do it by himself. He gonna use your dumb ass and you gonna let him. Girl, you better stick to your fucking guns and put that hoe out your house immediately. You give him 90 days. That's all he got. And that's all he got because he need to go find another place. He can actually keep his rent for 90 days and get the fuck out your goddamn house because that's
For
the
real.
work. That's how much it's worth for you to get him out your house. You take his, matter of fact, don't tell him he ain't got to pay no rent. You take his rent for the next 3 months. You save it for him and you get that shit to him and put his ass out. There's no excuse for you not to get a place, sir. What your credit look like, boy? Oh, I done got angry, y'all. I'm sweating.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
through
when you were saying that. I was like, girl, she needs to go ahead and put him out right now.
immediately
Save yourself some drama. Put him
because
out.
he's a bitch.
Hmm.
And your bitch should expose you. And she did in this letter. And so we finna encourage her to be queen bitch in this motherfucker and get rid of your bitch ass. Okay? Get that. Catch that tea. Clock that tea. I almost lost my teeth getting so fucking mad about this shit. What the fuck wrong with you? Boy! I don't like men today. Lord forgive me. Get your little soldiers and do something with them. Mm, mm, mm.
so
That is sound. You sound less of a man.
I'll give my I'll give my opinion.
The fuck?
I'll give my opinion from a relationship perspective as a married woman because Dad just read you for fucking filth.
Ooh, child.
And it's nothing that she said that was wrong. Okay, let me tell you. Because I feel the same way, even as a married woman, right? And I feel that way with the things that my husband has acquired as well. If he acquired something before we was together, that's his. The same with me. What we acquire as a married couple, that is different. Acquire is the key word though.
Mm-hmm.
You're not married to her. He, sorry, she
You
got
want
this here
security.
home from her aunt. Here's where it starts. Okay, let's start at the top. I put my savings into repairs, roof, plumbing and safety issues. Girl, you damn near rebuilt the house. Plumbing alone is thousands of dollars, and so is a roof. You didn't say he did any of those things with his hands or with his pocketbook. Case closed. Then you said, we moved in together when his lease was over. He pays less than he did in rent. Hard stop. Here's where your equity comes in. Okay. We can do math. Whatever you are not paying that you used to pay, you're supposed to be putting that money in an account. She put you in position to be able to save money every month. You're welcome, you ungrateful little bitch. Thank you. Now let's keep going. You split the utilities and groceries as you should. I still pay majority of the major costs, whatever those are. And that is your choice if you want to do that and allow him to live off of you because you inherited a house. Mm. Recently, he said it feels unequal. Where's it supposed to be equal? It's your house. Ask him when he moved out of that apartment that he's been paying rent on, you know, since he invests that way in his brain. Ask him, did he go to that landlord and say, hey, I've been paying for my apartment, so I feel like I invested in your apartment building, so I should get some of it out of it. Because if he can go tell you that, then he could tell them that. That's how fucking stupid that sounds. Okay, let's keep going. He says he wants to feel secure. If he wants to feel secure, he should date a sugar daddy. I don't know what to tell him. Next thing, if something happens between us, he will be left with nothing. How would you be left with nothing? You're supposed to be saving the money that she is allowing you to save because she is not charging you that. When you should have rightfully handed it over to her if you wanted to take care of her, but you don't because you want to feel secure and taken care of and equal. Oh my God. But did you pay her back for the roof or any of those things so that you would feel equal? Or when she told you she was getting them done, you was saying, oh, babe, that's good. Or when she ran into a problem, oh, babe, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm here if you need me, and not do anything. Okay, I'm just wondering. And then you said you didn't want to do any of the cohabitation agreements, which actually states whatever you put in upon exit, you will get out. What more did you want? You want the equity in the motherfucker? You're crazy. If you leave, you will get what you put in. I wouldn't accept another dime from you. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. You have to go. And then you have the nerve to say it feels like we are roommates, not partners, but you still didn't use that marriage word. You sound like that other bitch we was talking about the other night where he accepted help with the down payment, but didn't want to use the proper words. Y'all niggas ain't shit. You really not. And you think you getting over on people all the time, so you grab at their heartstrings. But what we're starting to get tired of is you using words that women can't even use because we don't ever even get to enter into that soft space. So how the fuck much worse do you think it comes from you? Okay, just want to make sure you understand that. Sir, you have lost all of your damn mind talking to that girl like that. And girl, if you allow him, if you allow him, if you allow him to do this, please don't write us another letter about your house being taken, him suing you, him tearing up shit on the way out, because that's coming next. Now that he's saying smart mouth ass shit, all of a sudden the stove gonna break. All of a sudden the paint gonna chip. He's going to be tearing your shit up. You need to let him
Period.
know it's time for y'all. You know, maybe y'all need some space and he have his space and you have your space and y'all keep working on it so y'all can buy something together. But you need to do it in different places. Or every month when he sends you money, tell him, hey, I got your rent. Thank you. Make sure you use the word rent.
Period. Because you got to wordplay this motherfucker, and now you need a paper trail of conversation because he cannot be fucking trusted because he's a bitch. He's a fucking snake. And let me be clear with you, bitch. You want security? You should have married me, hoe, because you did it. And not to mention, let me be clear with you, young lady. This man is jealous of you, and you are fucking the enemy. Stop fucking this man. He is the fucking enemy. Do you understand that you are fucking a demon? This motherfucker is trying to kill you from the inside out, girl. Quit letting this nigga bust nuts in you, okay? I mean that
You
shit.
use very specific words, y'all. Even at the end, when she said I was acting like he's a risk. He's using certain
You
words.
are a risk.
For
He is
real.
telling you
Somebody-
that he is a risk by his
mm,
choice of words. What you wrote, you need to read again, ma'am. Read that shit. Quit questioning yourself and put that bitch out your house. You could get a roommate for the bullshit he on, and for real, because that's all he is a roommate. And what man
but
wants to
he's
come
not a
in
husband. He's a
and
partner.
pay
They're not
less?
married. So him saying these things, he's not even saying them rightfully. He's not a husband.
You a
He's
bitch.
like, that's crazy. You're not
I would
talking
have been
about
ready.
marriage.
That's some stuff I would have been ready to fight him.
Me too.
I would have
Me
been
too,
ready to
Rose.
fight
That's
him.
why I
Like,
just sat back and let Des go off. Like, I would go off too. You're not talking about marrying me. You're not talking about nothing long term. You're not talking about none of that, but you're talking about how I need to make you feel secure. I need to equally share what I have. I'm treating you like a risk, although you acting like one. Now you making smart ass comments. Must be good to have a safety net. All of this stuff you doing to me, but you not being a man to me. How are you providing, protecting, and huh? Nigga, you are the weapon formed against me. And just to be clear, nigga means any man that act like they don't have no fucking sense. It's not according to color for me. Okay? It is something wrong with you. You have to get away from me because you pocket watching. So the moment I get a raise, you're gonna feel like, well, I don't make as much as you. I know people that deal with this shit. I don't make as much as you, so you should pay more. You said that to the girl when I really know niggas out there that give up their whole check and they girl make more because they want to do things for their girl. They want to make sure they cover the bills. They don't care what their wife make. I don't understand. All she did was inherited a condo. And this
right.
is, girl, you better run. You better run. I would accept rent and save it like this, and that way he can save in 3 months.
Yeah, because I don't think he'll save his money correctly to leave. I
He'll
think he gonna
talk
play
his
on your
shit.
top. I think he
Mhm.
gonna try to actually fuck with you in a way that you're not prepared for, to be quite honest. I think you never should have moved this man in your house. And I think when you're getting ready to tell him to get out, you best call the fucking police as well. I do not feel in my spirit in any way that you are safe, young lady. I do not feel that. My
She
spirit
shouldn't
is
even tell
telling
him
me
she
you are
inherited
not.
that house. She
You're
can't even
not
trust him
safe.
to tell him stuff.
You're not safe, girl. That is the enemy one on one. Do you know the very thing that we lust for and yearn for is the very thing that can kill us inside out? Leave that penis alone.
He have to
That
go.
is a deadly weapon. He is
She came up with a
stigmatizing
very
you.
good
He is
solution.
pimping you, girl.
Yeah,
He's
she came up
pimping
with a
you.
very good solution. She's doing most of the stuff. He not paying everything, which I would have done as well. If I inherited something and it cost, to build things up, I would have charged a portion because the money I'm getting will help me, do that. And then whatever I was paying in rent before I inherited that, now I could put it into the place. However, how do you not be grateful that you're not paying with, we're not even grateful like that. Like y'all are helping each other at this point. Why are you not like, oh, this is a weight off my shoulders. Now I could save more. I could do this. She put money back in your pocket because now you're not paying what you used to pay. So that
Right.
inheritance, you get what y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like the inheritance is still a
Yes,
benefit to
he
you,
sounds like a bitch.
but why you think it's supposed to be longevity? Why would I put your name on this shit? Like that's wild to me to hear.
Yeah, that's insane.
Dare you think you deserve that? Here we go with these men thinking just because they born male with penis that they earn and just deserve. You ain't earned shit. You just think you deserve it because you have a dick. You's a stupid boy. A stupid, stupid, stupid ass boy. Let me be clear. I don't like you men in this season. But with that being said, young man,
Girl
prepare
probably
your
ain't,
motherfucking
ain't
self
tried to learn how to do nothing up in that house so he could do it for her, like do it
to
yourself.
save us some
At least
money.
the other
So
idiot glued milk cartons to the wall. He over here probably could do some of this stuff and probably just sitting right there like the soft, like, oh, if you even know who I'm thinking about right
do
now.
you know things about
I'm thinking
women
about
that
one of my kids' daddies. That's who I'm
oh
thinking
okay.
about. And it's pissing me off because it really just happened to somebody that he was that type of selfish. Oh, I can't stand the
But you
selfish
know what tripped me
man.
out? Even with that type of stupidity, sir, if you would have actually been a man for this woman, do you know you would have never had to ask her to put your name on that deed? That dumb
Because
bitch would
y'all
have
got
did it.
married.
She would have did it. She would have fucking did it without you asking, motherfucker. And you so stupid. Now you made her make sure. to pay attention so that she never does. So the only thing I can say is kudos to you, Biscuit, for saying that you wanted to stand your grounds and saying no, and you just wanted some confirmation that you're not wrong in that decision. And here we go, three black sisters on your team telling you, no, ho, stay where you at, the way you at, and put that hoe out your house and go be by your fucking self for a little while. Play with your own kitty cat. Get your house in order. How about that? Okay? I'm serious about that. Y'all gonna have to stop playing with these little demon ass men who don't know how to be men in the first place. And then saying shit like that, I don't trust that he won't hit you.
He has escalated. It went
I
from
don't trust that he
conversation
won't
to
put his hands
solution.
on you, girl.
Now he's antagonizing you with saying different things. Why do you need to say something? It must be. I can't stand when people do that shit. Must be nice to have your safety net. Probably she
And,
only made eggs for breakfast, and he said that. You know,
and you know what you should say to
putting money
him?
after money. How is she have a safety net yet? She's putting money after money into this place, using her savings and everything like that. So how are you talking to her like that?
Mm-mm. Your response to shit like that is, you're right.
Mhm.
It is. It does feel good. That's what you should say. It does feel good to have a safety net, motherfucker. What you gonna do?
Right.
Because as my husband or my man, try listen. The next question out your mouth was, I think my last name is such and such, and yours is.
Go talk. Go be
So,
mad at your family for not leaving you something, or just save the money that you saving while you here. Let's start looking into another property. Get you a plan so you could, we're my aunts blessing us or blessing me with this, and then me sharing it with you. Now you have the money to take it and put it into something else and elevate and get there. You
because
want
you
it
don't
all.
even have enough sense to see that, sir, you need to go buy a house for the wife you're looking for. And if I am that wife and this is a property that I have, even though I'm not putting your name on it, that money's still coming into our household.
But
Meaning that you're benefiting because I will rent my house out because you're supposed to put me in another house. I should have never thought to move you into my house. That does not say providing, that says leeching. You're a leech. You're leeching, sir.
because I'm sure you waited until she was done with that roof, the plumbing, and the safety issues. And on top of that, if you would have inherited a home from your aunt, you wouldn't have been able to do any of those things because she said your ass is in debt. And if you had money, you wouldn't be mad that she got this. Because see, I got money. There's people around me, baby, that done inherited some money in the
And he
last
wouldn't and
year.
he wouldn't have put her name on the deed. He
And,
wouldn't have put her
and
name on
wouldn't,
the deed.
bro. And wouldn't. Probably wouldn't have even moved her in, bro. Probably wouldn't have even
And this
moved
is why I think the nerve of this mother. I think the nerve of you, sir,
her.
to try to
Very
ask for more than
malicious.
you're willing to give.
Because he's being okay.
I,
So
I want
y'all,
to,
what's your final
matter of fact, send me that letter. I want
question?
to talk to her.
Okay, okay,
I
because
do.
I'm
I
really gonna
gotta
go back
talk
and
to her.
respond on this one. I did not respond on this one, but I did on the other one. So I will send it to you. It's still on my phone. It's right here.
Because I ain't gonna. I often don't respond to this shit because I think they full of shit. But this
No,
particular
some
letter,
be
girl,
some real
I
life
need to.
shit, y'all. We could
I need
tell.
to come and get you because you don't belong, girl. I need to come swoop you up real quick, sweetheart, sister. If you're listening to this, I'm telling you, holla at your girl. You need a friend, you need some encouraging words, you want to ask questions like this, holla at me because you are developing yourself into an amazing woman. You make that motherfucker reach your top of the mountain. Quit crawling down to get motherfuckers.
I'm
Okay?
very proud of you for having that. Not many people. Baby, listen, I worked in heating, plumbing, and air conditioning, and it's some people that inherit a home and they can't take it because when you move it into your name, it's things that come with that cost, and people don't have the money for it. It's not all the time an asset. And this girl did a roof, plumbing, and safety issues, which means she went through all of the steps. The roof
Right.
and
And most
Mhm.
people sell
oh
their
my,
inheritance.
that's a
Most people
lot.
sell their inheritance because they cannot afford it. I got a friend
Yes.
right now, can't get the piping done in his house to this day.
See,
In that bitch with no water for the last 4 years. But you over here got a house. You don't have a house, nigga. You have a
it's
shelter.
thousands. It's 10. If it is a main line, when did I stop working at American Residential Services in what was that, 2012? And one of the main lines we had to do, that's from the street to the house, y'all. Y'all have a pipe that goes from the street to the house, and you're responsible for all of that. People don't understand. So trees could bust it, stairs could bust it, all of these things can bust it. They had to get that done. That means you got to break the ground, go in walls, do all of that. That shit was
Mhm. And
twenty
it's on you.
thousand dollars. It was $20,000. And guess what? If you don't have the money, no, it ain't no payment plans. You got to be
None
able
of
to get a credit card, pull out a mortgage on the home. You have to be able to do shit like that. And guess what? You're going to be out of that home for some time. So you better have good insurance. That is very, very, very expensive. Home ownership is not a game. It's not cute. It's the reason why people don't just rush into it anymore, because it's a big deal. That young lady could do all of that on her own. Baby, don't let him take you down. Don't let him take you down. Absolutely not. And get your house together. Enjoy only paying taxes for the rest of your life. Do what they said. Flip it. When you get ready to buy your dream house, rent that out. Keep it. Keep your auntie name going. Just keep going and keep going. That is an amazing jump start. Do not let that man make you feel any kind of way, because you should be excited that you got a blessing right now that you could actually receive. He not even helping you celebrate. He is a weapon formed against you. Get him away from you, because don't no man act like that, baby. Don't no man act like that. Ro could win the fucking lotto tomorrow, and if Ro didn't give me $1, I'd still be happy that Ro won the lotto, because I pray for Ro and I want the best for Ro. It's people
period.
around me that have gotten in the last 6 months upward $200,000, just regular, out of the blue. You think I asked him for $1? No. I'm secure in myself. I have myself taken care of, but I'm very, very, very happy. Cried so happy for him. That's the kind of people you want around you. That people who come
Amen.
to save life. So whatever you get in your life, they're happy for you. And if they happen to help you and bless you, because one person did, child, I scream that from the mountaintops. That person that helped me wiped out 50% of my credit. Get those kind of people around you, okay? Because that matters. What you put out is what you will get back. You put out enough, baby, and he didn't receive it. He's supposed to be telling you, thank you. I can't get over that, y'all. It must be nice to have a safety net. You treat
Mm.
me like a risk. You are. Mm, that's it, baby. That is it. Yeah, the sewage pipe that goes from the street to the house. That's the big one. Like why Lois had to get that tree removed from in front of the house, because the tree started to lift the house. It goes into the plumbing, and
Uh-huh.
older plumbing don't have galvanized pipes, so the trees bust through there. All of
Mm-hmm.
those things is coming around for those that are inheriting homes from their grandparents. It's also a good idea while we on this, just some free information. If you have grandparents and it's getting time, we have to just look at some things. It is better for you to look for programs that will help senior citizens redo certain things in their home
Yep.
versus waiting until they pass it to you, because everything passed to you ain't no inheritance. Everything
Mm-hmm.
that passed to you ain't no blessing. If they haven't done everything they're supposed to do up in that house, you can't move in that house. And it's very, very, very expensive to get those things done. And most people do not have the credit and or money to move that mortgage if you lose it. So start doing it. If your people is able to retire, it don't matter if they look like they're ready to retire. It's the age. You can get roofs, you can get pipes, you can get appliances, you can get upgrades on electrical outlets. Start doing all of that stuff now. Okay? Don't say I didn't tell you. And every city got something, and they mostly do it for free. A lot of things are for free for seniors, if especially for health. So I'm just telling you, don't say I didn't give you nothing while we on here going off. It's always a lesson and a blessing in it, honey. I don't kick nobody down without trying to help them up. But you, boy, you already being blessed and you don't see it. So I can't help you. So I'm gonna just leave you alone.
We don't even like you.
We
Go
don't
ahead.
like
For real.
Go
we don't
jump off several cliffs.
we don't like you. We just only telling her what to do. And I'm gonna send it to my bestie so she could respond too. Because people deserve to have people that will just respond and give an answer, because sometimes you really don't know. And don't be judging, because I'm pretty sure everybody could think of something in their life where they like, nobody would even believe I went through that shit.
Girl.
But
And I
you
probably
go
would
through
never tell you.
it,
But
baby. Because I don't judge. Let me tell you why I don't fucking judge. Because I got a Rolodex full of people that I can pick up the phone and call and say, I'm weak today. I'm tired today. I don't feel good today. I don't think I'm making the right decision. Help me out. I got a quick call I could make. I don't have to go to the internet. That's a blessing in itself.
Ain't it a blessing?
So when I see somebody that do, I don't really judge them. I'll be like, damn, how did it get that bad? But I also know that the blessing for me is that I have so many people that I could call that will be there for me. And I don't need to. So some people just don't. That's the reality. Most people got snakes around them. I'm blessed. So anyway, that's it for the show tonight, child. I hope you enjoyed it. On Thursday is gonna be a short show because Ro got a cracking ass topic, and baby, I can't wait. I've been doing my research. Make sure you meet us over there right after my show. I'm gonna do 2 stories only.
I know Roku sent a nigga an invite, but I ain't gonna talk about this monkey ass nigga.
I keep.
I'm gonna just go ahead and put it out there for the whole world to hear it. Listen, ain't no fucking secrets
Yay!
around here.
See y'all, we call each other out face to face. Okay,
Look,
we
ain't
don't.
no fucking
What?
secrets
Jess,
around here,
I
nigga. What
told
your
you
hold up?
what I be. What? Girl, I can't even get my words out.
That's because you gonna lie. Don't lie, friend.
Cause I go live.
I
She
said,
not
cause
gonna lie.
I said, I said you could get your words out because you was gonna tell a lie. Don't lie, friend. Don't lie.
Des, be telling you what day I come on and everything. I only come on Thursdays. That's
I'm
it.
only invited through a text message,
You
motherfucker.
know
What you
she worked
thought?
with that population too.
Who work
Oh
with what
We'll talk
population?
when we get off. So let's
yeah.
Okay,
end the
cool.
show. Yeah,
In the show, we
we'll
done.
end the
We
show.
just had to give y'all
That
a
is
little
it.
real nigga moment.
Everybody have an amazing. I hope all the Aquarius are joining Aquarius season. This year for me, I figured the thing for the year is going to be brunch. I'll probably do 2 trips because I'm definitely going to Bali. But I've enjoyed this birthday, just being home and going out to dinner with different people that want to just love on me and take me out and
That's
receiving
so
random
sweet.
cash drops and stuff like that. I appreciate it. And I really want to thank everybody, hear me out, for not buying me a gift and just sending money or taking me out. Because if this house is going to bust open, I don't have room for
You
nothing.
can't take shit else in there.
No, there's
I'm
no.
finna come out there with my suitcase.
No, look, let me show y'all how bad it is so you understand because I've been going through my stuff. These are all brown liners.
Go and
I
pack me up a bag.
I excessively buy things. That does not include the ones that I gave away in makeup kits. I promise you I don't need nothing. I'm not being ungrateful. I'm actually being honest and don't want you to waste your money because it's crazy. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ring lights in this house and 2 backups in the garage. I excessively buy things. That's a part of my therapy. I don't
Well,
need it.
ring lights go out, so I'm not gonna judge you for that. But you
But
can
they
send me
have
too.
to, and why
But
did I
you
need
can
to buy
send
them all
me
at one
too.
time? Like I had a full production crew. Like I am somebody important, child.
Because we see our vision and we go head first and we just jump in. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you because if you see all the Valentine shit I got for a wreath, you would slap me. And I done all the wreaths. Ain't nobody else asked for a wreath. I'm on to my Juneteenth wreath and yo wreath and I'm on to something else. Point is we gotta slow down. But the next point is you got a sister over here that you can send half of that shit to. Thank
Bro,
you.
where'd you get? Where's this from, bro?
Oh, that's cute.
Oh,
So
from
they
last
are
year
this
at the
for-
thing. Yeah.
Yep. So I keep everything. So that's why it's not good for me because I cherish everything. Be more grateful this year. Okay. I think it's the year of the Pisces, but Aquarius always take over.
No,
Anyway,
they said it's the queer year of the Aquarius. What the
it is.
hell?
Okay. Okay. We need to do our research. So anyway, enjoy Aquarius season. We are going to be in NOLA next year for Aquarius season, and I can't
Yes, yes, yes.
wait. I cannot wait because
We gonna be where? Where we gonna be?
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
Are we going to Mardi Gras next year
Mm-hmm.
or this year? Next
Next
year.
No,
Next year.
next
Okay.
year.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't
Cool.
wait.
I'm in there then.
Wait. So everybody have a good night. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for joining. Thank you for always being so respectful and leaving great comments and things of that nature. I like to keep that vibe over here. Enjoy. Have a good night. Go to Amazon, buy the journals. If you don't, I don't know, watch the show. Shit. Whatever. Good night. Bye
Good
bye.
night.
All right.